Oh, that daikon was good. Hi, I'm Christy and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are making a dish that is very special to me. It is called ooorrr or Hong Shao Rou. It is a shanghainese braised pork belly dish where the pork belly pieces get so tender and so flavorful, and it's cooked in this slightly sweet, rich, dark soy sauce. Directly translated, Hong Shao Rou means red cooked pork. You can basically Hong Shao anything. You could do fish, you could do squid, you could do tofu. And the one thing all these dishes have in common is a slightly sweet dark soy sauce braise. So the four key ingredients that we're going to use for the sauce are soy sauce, dark soy sauce, Shaoxing cooking wine, and sugar. This dish means a lot to me, not just because it's nostalgic. The way that my mom learned how to cook it was from her grandmother. And I don't know much about her, and my mom was still so young at the time. But one of the things I do know is that she would make this giant pot of Hong Shao Rou that everyone in the family loved, and she would also share it with her neighbors. So for me, cooking this and making this and sharing it with other people, somehow I feel more connected to her. Anyways, I am very excited to share this dish with you guys, and I'll walk you through how we make it. So the first step to this is choosing your pork belly. I prefer my pork belly to be skin on. I like the texture of it. It's usually kind of hard to find in American grocery stores. I feel like Asian grocery stores tend to carry more skin on pork belly. I don't like it when there's a huge layer of fat. I prefer it to have a good amount of like that meaty, chewy part, and then also the fat. We're going to freeze the pork belly actually for 15-20 minutes so it hardens a bit. This makes it easier to cut. I definitely recommend blanching your pork belly first. According to my mom, it's never something my grandma did, and she doesn't do it either, but I just noticed that when I don't blanch it first, I end up getting like a lot of scum on the top, and it's easier to just blanch it first. We're going to add the pork belly pieces into a pot with water, bring that up to boil, and after about like 5 to 8 minutes, you're going to see all the scum come out. This is going to all go down the sink. We're going to wash and rinse all the pieces so that there's no more scum on it. I really liked braised daikon, so I will always try to add braised daikon if I can because it also helps like cut the fattiness of the pork belly. You can also add in things like bean curd knots. I think, like I said earlier, squid is so good. So I peeled and cut my daikon. That is going into the pot with the pork belly. And then for the sauce, it's super simple. We're going to do a few slices of ginger just to add that kind of profile and also take away any of the stinkiness from the pork belly. The sauce is just equal amounts of soy sauce, dark soy sauce, Shaoxing cooking wine, and sugar. Personally, I like to use rock sugar. You don't have to use rock sugar. You can definitely use brown sugar instead. And then you just fill it up with water so that everything's covered up. This is going to simmer for about 60 to 90 minutes. I think that like the longer you let it simmer, the more the fat gets like really tender and just so good. But sometimes we just don't have the time and it'll just be closer to 60 minutes. It's so funny, as I'm talking about this, I can hear like my mom's voice in my head. So all the sauce can suck up. It's like where Shanghai English comes in. We're going to take the lid off, turn the heat up. This is what's going to reduce down the sauce and make it really flavorful and rich. This usually takes about like another 15 to 25 minutes. The thicker it gets, the better it is. And that is all you need to do to make a delicious bat of Hong Shao Rou. Usually we'll have this over rice. I always drizzle extra sauce on the bowl and then eat it with the rice. It's so good just mixed together. And then either some blanched cabbage or bok choy just to break up the richness a little bit more. Thank you for watching and for making ooorrr or Hong Shao Rou with me. I would love to know what you think of this video, and if you do make this dish, I really hope you enjoy it. And don't forget to like and subscribe.
So now give me the whole summer of lo-fi, fun. It's a different one. I feel like I've got a raccoon on my head.
Oh my god. Oh, that daikon was good.
Actually, I don't feel too bad this way.